Hi, thanks for joining me. It's Steve from the Watch Crowd. I'm going to do a review today of the Tissot PRX. This is obviously inspired from watches harking back to the 70s, where everyone was producing a similar style case shape. The likes of, from the likes of Gerald Genta, especially Petit Philippe with the Nautilus from 76. I know Damas Piguet with the Royal Oak from 1972. This one is was born from the Sea Star model, and I think it's an absolute peach of a watch. It's absolutely stunning. Like I said, I've gone for the sunburst blue dial. For me, it's the pick of the bunch. When it catches the light, you can see it's absolutely stunning. The watch retails at £295, which I think is pretty good value. It's a Swiss watch at the end of the day. Okay, it's a quartz. You can buy Asian automatics for less from the likes of Orient, but I really do think this is finished, on point or above its actual price point. So what do you get? Obviously you get your Tissot box. As per usual, you get your hang tag, your instruction booklet, little compartment there for your warranty card and your spare links. What I do like about it though is you get a little book about the history of Tissot and also a catalogue. I think it's a great touch really, especially at its price. You also get a little, like a watch pouch. I mean, it's not really much, but it's just, again, a nice little thing. So let's get on to the watch itself. So it's a 40mm case and has a 10.4mm case thickness with 44mm lug to lug. The case is brushed, but it has a nice bit of polish around the top of the case flank. Polish around the bezel, signed crown, and an integrated bracelet. I mean, this was going back again to the 70s. This was all the rage on the Royal Oak and the Nautilus. I love the way it transitions from the case down and tapers to the butterfly clasp. I really do think it's a great looking watch. ETA quartz movement in here. It's got an end of life indicator. Obviously when the battery's getting near end of life, the second hand sweeps 2 seconds rather than 1 to give you that indication. PRX, I've done a bit of research on this. It means precise, robust, and the X goes back to the Roman numeral. So, atmospheres, so indicating it's 100 meters water resistance. You've got a sapphire crystal. The only downside for me, for an extra few pounds, they could have given it an AR coating. It's not a deal breaker, don't get me wrong. So let's slip it on and have a look. And there you go. I think if you've got really skinny wrists, you're going to struggle carrying this one off because the case shape, and also it's a 44mm lug to lug. But I think it's an absolute gorgeous watch. I mean, the bracelet is just something else. It just gives it that air of quality. You could actually mistake it for a more expensive watch. Absolutely lovely. So these are back in the dealers now. They've got the Powermatic also available now. I think I prefer the quartz because the Powermatics have a waffle dial. I'm not a massive fan. I prefer the sunburst. If they did an automatic with a sunburst dial, I'd be all over it like a rash. So there we have it. For £295 you can buy a really nice looking Swiss timepiece. Would I recommend it? Of course I would. I'm not going to let this one go. It's going to be a keeper. Ideal for work, for slipping under a sleeve of my shirt. So this has been Steve from the Watch Crowd. If you liked the quick review, please subscribe to us, and if you're not following us on Facebook, do so. We've got a growing community where we're regularly giving away watches and other items. So there we have it, the Tissot PRX.